Storm Tracker Chief Meteorologist Jeff Castle with 31 Triple Doppler.
Well, like I said earlier, it has been a gorgeous week here, and we are expecting some rain finally, though. You know, we hate to have rain on the weekend, but we need it.
We do need the rainfall, and hopefully it's going to come without any sort of severe weather. But there's going to be a chance we might get a couple stronger thunderstorms out of it. I'm not super concerned that this is going to be high impact sort of severe weather coming through our area. Let's get right into it, though, diving into your weekend forecast, which is when all this is going to come about. As we take you through your Saturday, I think we're good to go for most of the day. We'll be dry throughout the bulk of the daytime hours on Saturday. 84 will be the high. We head into Saturday night and early Sunday morning. This is when we're going to be tracking the showers and thunderstorms. Likely the stormy part of the forecast is done by daybreak or so on Sunday, but there may be a little rain that lingers through part of the morning, and then we'll dry out and cool off a good bit heading into your Sunday afternoon. A breezy day and maybe only making it to around 70. All right, let's talk about the timing of storms coming in Saturday night. And keep in mind, this could change a little bit, but I think we're kind of in the range here that we're looking at arrival of storms sometime in the evening hours out west on Saturday, and then everything will gradually advance eastward with time. If you're out here towards the Shoals, northwest Alabama, we'll say the window around 10 p.m. to maybe as late as 1 o'clock in the morning, depending on when all this gets going to our west on Saturday. From there, showers and thunderstorms will build into the greater Huntsville area, Athens, Decatur, down the 65 corridor to Coleman, over towards Gunnersville to just west of Scottsboro. Between about 11 p.m. and 2 a.m. is when we can expect some stormy weather there. And if you are in Sand Mountain, expect to see some storminess latest, perhaps as early as midnight, could extend a little bit beyond that, places like Scottsboro, Stevenson, and Fort Payne. So that's the timing. Let's talk about the threats. Now, this is the latest severe weather outlook for Saturday into Saturday night. Notice the area in yellow, Mississippi River westward. This is where ingredients are going to be more in play to produce perhaps some isolated to scattered severe weather. As we come east into North Alabama, that threat diminishes. Doesn't totally go away, but it does drop off. And right now we'll kind of be focused out there in the northwest corner of the state where we have a level 1 risk on our scale of 1 to 5. For perhaps the best opportunity for a few stronger thunderstorms. I've been looking at some of the new data coming on in this evening, and again, the overall setup, nothing is really changing from what we've been thinking. If we do see some stronger storm activity, main threat, some gusty wind, maybe 50, perhaps up to 60 miles per hour. Not really set up to produce large hail, and the tornado threat, it's not zero, and I rarely ever say there's not a chance. But it does look unlikely. If anything like that were to develop, it would be a very, very brief sort of spin up. But again, we're not anticipating that that will be a big concern. Nothing currently showing up on 31 Triple Doppler. Nothing expected tonight with just some clouds coming in for your Friday. These will be thin cirrus clouds that we'll be seeing tomorrow, not rain producers. Similar story on Saturday. Most of the day is dry. Here we go into the evening hours, 8 o'clock. Showers and thunderstorms perhaps knocking on the door, and then gradually moving eastward with time late Saturday evening into Saturday night. And right now, daybreak on Sunday, most of that should be gone. There may be a little bit of lingering light rain through the morning hours on Sunday before we clear out and dry out for your Sunday afternoon. Traveling down to Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Tennessee. If you're not going to the game, you can watch it right here. Think we'll have good weather there. 84 at kickoff and then dropping through the 70s. Auburn at home, 6:45 kick there, taking on Missouri. Temperatures will be in the 70s for that game. For us overnight tonight, we're back down low mid-50s tomorrow. We do warm back up, 70 at 10, 77 at the noon hour. Expect to be back lower and probably some mid-80s tomorrow afternoon, but that is going to change behind our weekend weather maker. And mid-80s again on Saturday, but only 70 behind the rain and storms on Sunday. Right now, your forecast next week looks a little cooler. Highs in the 70s, and look at that, Monday morning, that'll be the coldest one of the season so far at 42, with more 40s and 50s for those morning temperatures as we take you through the rest of next week. Well, if you've been wondering what fall foliage is maybe going to look like here in North Alabama, meteorologist Grace Anello has a preview.